Welcome one and all. I love science. I may not be a witch, but here I am. I'm a science witch, and it's about the little things part 4. I got these little things from my girlfriend. She sent them to me over text and whatever, and now that I have something new to record with, which is an iPod 6, I can now use my phone for stuff. So that's good. And it's a lot easier than having to write everything down on paper because I'm lazy as hell. But anyway, there's 8 things I'm going to cover today. But I think I'm going to save the last 3 because I think I said I was only going to do 5 per episode and I wasn't going to number them, etc., etc., etc. But I think I'm only going to do the first 5, so I'm gonna block that off. Alright. So, the first thing on my list, given to me courtesy of my girlfriend, is laughing really hard. There was actually a situation a few weeks ago between me and my sister where I was showing my sister this one Vine that I could not stop laughing at, and she was laughing too, and we kept on bringing up different things about the Vine that made us laugh even harder. I am one of those kinds of people who, when you laugh too hard, will fall on the ground and just roll around laughing and clutching at your stomach. Yeah, I am hardcore that. It's not pretty at all. We were at my dad's condo, and my dad was in the sitting area or the living room or whatever you want to call it, and he comes into the kitchen and he sees me on the floor clutching my stomach and my sister laughing, and he's like, "Oh my god, what happened? What did you do?" And my sister's like, "She's laughing. What?" And he got all mad at my sister for no reason. Regardless, laughing really hard is kind of it's a sort of enjoyable pain that sounds masochistic or the finding pleasure in pain kink thing. It's oh god, I don't even know how to explain myself on this. And the kinds of things that get you to laugh really hard are things that maybe if you overwatch them, they might get old, but if you revisit them after several months or even years, it's just as funny. For example, for me, the video going to the store always gets me, and I have to rewatch it every couple of months just because. Also, NFL bad lip readings, those always get me. I can quote so many of those. Don't hoard cat food. Star Wars typhoon. You could joke all night, but no kung fu. No more cartoons, no more kung fu. No kung fu. But laughing really hard is just an unforgettable feeling. It doesn't even have to be the kind of laughter that you're doubling over laughing. It could just be you're laughing really hard and you start coughing. It's like you can kind of... it's so hard to explain. I think I'm just gonna go on to the next one because I'm gonna start rambling on about this, and we're already 5 minutes in and I've only gotten 1 done. So, next. The sound of rain. Now, some people may not be a huge fan of rain or are afraid of thunderstorms, but to most people, the sound of rain on the roof is very calming, very soothing. There are audio clips that people will listen to or use to help them fall asleep or as a stress reliever, and I am one of those people. When I first started taking my antidepressants, I couldn't fall asleep, so I would grab my headphones, plug them in, and listen to a rainstorm. So I highly recommend that if you are a fan of thunderstorms or just rain in general, and you're feeling very, very stressed and having really bad anxiety, just listen to the rain. If you're stressed about schoolwork, plug them in, take a break for 5 minutes or so, and listen to the rain, and then go back to doing what you were doing while still listening to the rain, because it may help you focus, it may calm your anxiety, but you'll never know unless you try it, right? The feeling of not having anything to do. I wish I could feel that way this week, but I have homework to do, and I haven't started it, so I don't have that feeling. But I'm probably gonna procrastinate. But my sister has nothing to do, and she told me that she felt weird when it came to the fact that she had nothing to do. It felt really odd for her to not have anything to do, because she's so used to being stressed out and oh god, I hate my hair right now. I'm getting a beanie. Hold on. And boom. That looks better. I forget what I was talking about. God damn it. Oh, so she told me it was really weird to not have anything to do, and that the fact she always, like, if she was sitting down, she would get really anxious and whatever because she felt like there was something she needed to do, but there wasn't. So it depends. It can be stressful for some people because they have to be doing something, or they have something to do always, so when you don't, it's really shocking and weird, like I said. But for some people, it's really it's a lot of relief. And I'm always relieved when I have nothing to do. It's not like I'm stressed. I will play video games over doing anything else any day. I love having nothing to do, but people like my sister or my mom are always finding things to do. And I feel like that kind of sucks sometimes because they don't get to enjoy relaxing as much as they could or they should be. So when you really do get to relax and do nothing, it's such a great feeling. I mean, there's also people like me who will sit and do nothing, like I have nothing to do, when I have a shit ton of stuff to do, but that's me. Next up, we have telling someone you love them. Telling someone you love them is so... I keep forgetting that's up there and it freaks me out every time. Some people say telling someone you love them too much will cause it to lose its meaning. Me and my girlfriend have talked about this before, and we don't think it does. And not a lot of people do think it does. It's still symbolic, it still means a lot to people, but it tends to be oversaid. But I guess it's interpreted between you and your partner, how often I love you is spoken, or if you feel like it's lost its meaning. But telling someone you love them, it doesn't just give the other person a bubbly feeling, but it also gives you the bubbly feeling. Because getting to release all of your emotions and how you feel about a person, it's invigorating. If it's reciprocated, it's such a great feeling because it's like, I like this person. I want to be with this person. There is very strong feelings towards this person. And then it's like, that's mutual, and it's like, oh my god, how does this person love me back? It's phenomenal. I very, very much enjoy telling people that I love them because it's true. When I tell people I love them, I really do. Because I have no reason to hate anyone, really. But some people you may have stronger feelings towards than others, but that doesn't change the fact that I love them. I love my friends, I love my family, I love my girlfriend, I love my bunny, even though she hates me, but love is sacred, but popular. Love is sacred, but common. And it doesn't have to just be between you and a partner, romantically. It could be between friends. It doesn't matter. Love is the same. I feel like love is more of a level of feeling towards someone. A level of positive feelings, because like I know everyone's like, oh, do you like this person, do you like this person, and then it goes to love, so it's like love is the higher one, like but regardless, love is just it's really I love loving. And finally, road trips. I, for one, have never been on a road trip, or like, well, I guess you can say I've kind of been on a road trip, like, vacation and everything. Like, I've been, gone on vacation with my family to Kentucky, which is about 14 hours away. I think, at least that's how long I remember the drive being. And then New Hampshire is like 5 hours away, so I guess they're kind of road trips. But my favorite part about being on the road for a long time is staring out the window while listening to music. I'm sure everyone's done it before, but sitting in a car, driving, listening to music, and pretending like you're in a really dramatic music video. Depending on what kind of music you're listening to, is like, I could be listening to Bo Burnham in the car and not thinking and feeling like I'm not like dramatic movie trailer music video. No, it's just I'm in the car. But it's soothing, it's relaxing. Falling asleep in the car, for some reason you always sleep well when you fall asleep in the car. It's always easier for me to fall asleep in the car. I fall asleep on the half-an-hour ride to therapy every week. All the time, I always fall asleep. It's ridiculous, but that also might be because of how sleep deprived I am most of the time when school is. Road trips can be super fun when you're with your friends. I mean, I'm too young to drive or to have my license even, so no one to drive for a road trip yet, but when I can, or when my friends can, we have been planning on a road trip for a really long time, and I really hope that we do. Hope that probably after we graduate, we're gonna do a road trip, and that would be probably the best experience of my life. Road trips are phenomenal. They could be life-changing. So next time you're sitting in the car with your parents, with your siblings, with your dog or cat or whoever's in the car with you, I don't know why your dog or cat would be in the car, but whatever, really try to enjoy how peaceful it can be when you have your music on and looking out the window at the scenery. It's so incredibly peaceful and beautiful. You can really see the kind of foliage and just how exactly the world is different and how different everything around you is. I mean, road trips kind of just help you appreciate what's around you. It's sort of like a happy place. Whenever I go on long car drives, it brings me to my happy place, which is ironically in a car, doing the same exact thing as I'm doing. Road trips are an experience no one should go without. I think this is it for today, guys. I've been recording for 20 minutes now, and my throat is dry as hell, so I need water. But regardless, thank you guys so much for taking your time to watch this video. If you enjoyed what you saw, take a stab at that like button to let me know. And I hope to see each and every one of you sometime in the very near future. Take care of yourselves, everyone. Bye!